If one night you suddenly wake up and realize you were standing outside the window on the 15th floor, what would that feel like? Tonight's story was submitted by an online viewer. It's a true and terrifying experience that happened after she graduated from college. To make it more immersive, I'll tell it in the first person. And this is what happened to me. This happened in 2017. I had just graduated from college. I majored in design and got a job at an advertising agency. Anyone who's worked in advertising knows we call ourselves ad dogs, because overtime isn't occasional, it's daily life. Every new case meant endless meetings, then waiting for the boss to approve, then the planning department writing the copy. And only after that would it finally reach us designers to create visuals. The worst part? Clients change their minds constantly. Revise, revise again, revise again. Most nights, we stayed in the office past midnight. And honestly, I couldn't take it anymore. I was young. I didn't want my life to be spent waiting for copywriters to finish drafts at 2 a.m. So I talked to my colleague, Ashley. She had just joined too. Her family lived out of state. We were both young. We got along well. So we decided to rent an apartment near the office together. That way, while waiting for copy, we could relax at home. Once it was ready, we'd work remotely, efficient, free, or so we thought. The apartment was on the 15th floor, 2 bedrooms, fully furnished. Before we moved in, another girl already lived there. I'll call her Chloe. She stayed in the smaller room. Ashley and I took the master bedroom. Everything seemed normal until the first month. Ashley and I often worked late. That night, around midnight, I got hungry. Too late to go out. Delivery would take forever. So I decided to cook instant noodles. When I walked into the kitchen, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a shadow flash past the window. I froze, then laughed at myself. This was the 15th floor. There's no way someone could be outside. The noodles were almost ready. I went to call Ashley. She was already asleep, so I went back and started eating alone. But as I ate, something felt wrong. A deep sadness filled my chest. Every disappointment, every frustration. It was like an old movie replaying in my mind. Before I knew it, I was crying. And then, a woman's voice echoed inside my head. Rather than suffering in this world, it's better to jump one step down, and there will be no more pain. And for a moment, it made sense. I slowly began to stand. Suddenly, a wave of cold rushed through me. I snapped awake. What was I thinking? My family loves me. I have friends. Yes, life was stressful, but not like that. Terrified, I ran back to the bedroom. I didn't even wash the bowl. That night, I had a nightmare. In the dream, I was trapped in the living room. Dark, silent. Then I saw her, a woman standing at the kitchen doorway. Long black hair, white dress, head tilted. She laughed softly. A cold, unnatural laugh. I knew. She wasn't human. I tried to run back to my bedroom, but I couldn't enter. It was like an invisible wall blocked me. Then she began walking toward me. Step, step, step. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. I ran toward the elevator. It was stuck on the first floor. I turned back. She was closer. I ran toward the stairwell. The fire door, locked. No matter how hard I pushed, it wouldn't open. Desperate, I thought. If I have to die, I won't let her touch me. I saw the stairwell window. I climbed onto it. But just as I was about to jump, an invisible force stopped me. I couldn't move. She was right behind me. Closer, closer. I broke down. Then, a burning pain exploded across my face, and I woke up. I opened my eyes. Ashley and Chloe were grabbing me in panic, and I realized I was standing outside the kitchen window on the 15th floor. Ashley told me what happened. She had woken up from a short nap. She saw me sleeping. Then she heard faint sobbing. I was lying in bed, eyes closed, crying. She thought I was dreaming. Later, I suddenly sat up, eyes still closed. I got out of bed, barefoot, walked straight to the kitchen, opened the window, and started climbing out. Ashley screamed and grabbed me. She called Chloe. They both pulled me back. They said my strength was terrifying. I kept struggling, climbing, trying to jump. Ashley slapped me hard, twice. That's when I stopped and woke up. Back in the room, Chloe finally spoke. She said she had always been physically weak, and sometimes she could see things normal people couldn't. She had lived there over a year. She often sensed something. But she didn't tell us. We had just moved in. She was afraid we'd panic. She had told her grandmother. Her grandmother was known as a spiritual medium back home. Her grandmother gave her a protective charm. Since then, nothing had harmed her. That night, Ashley and I didn't dare stay. We changed clothes and spent the night in an internet cafe. The next day, we visited Chloe's grandmother. After hearing everything, she gave Ashley and me protective talismans, the same kind Chloe wore. Then she gave us a paper charm. She told us to paste it on our bedroom door, to keep things out. We followed her instructions, and strangely, nothing ever happened again. No shadows, no voices, no nightmares. Ashley and I didn't move out immediately. We had signed a 1-year lease. We had just started working. No savings. So we stayed until the contract ended. But sometimes, when I wake up suddenly at night, I still think about it. If Ashley hadn't woken up, if she hadn't followed me, if she hadn't slapped me awake, would I have opened my eyes, already falling from the 15th floor? And sometimes, I still wonder. That shadow I saw in the kitchen that night, was it really just my imagination, or was it waiting?